Phase 1, Phase 2, and Phase 3. Those are the basic T-Mode Irvin transitions from going from standing to getting knocked down, or maybe going down on your back and then getting back up, and a safe way to get back up. When we say Phase 1 is just the first part, and that's a backward break fall. When Phase 1 comes, all I'm going to do is keep my chin tucked, I cross my arms, and what I'm going to do is as we sit down in the mat, we're going to kind of roll, we're going to arch our back. So as soon as our butts hit, we roll backwards, and what you're going to do is you're going to let your hands go and you're going to smack the mat. When you smack the mat, especially during a throw like an Osoto Gare or a straight backwards throw or some kind, maybe a double leg where they hook, it takes a lot of that impact off your back and spreads throughout your body. So Phase 1, I would just be here, chin down so I don't hit the back of my head. And remember, I keep my arms crossed. That way I don't hit my or try to catch myself with my elbows. Probably one of the worst things you can do when you get thrown is try to catch yourself with your hand, your elbow, or whatever. You'll dislocate your shoulder, dislocate your elbow, break your wrist, you name it. So Phase 1 is here. Feet come instantly in, hands come right back to our heads to defend. If it's a jiu-jitsu match, my feet are ready to play the open guard. If I got taken down, my hands are instantly in so I don't get arm locked and I can easily look for an escape. Now that we have Phase 1, Phase 2 is where we sit up. In a self-defense situation, once we have enough space, if we push our attacker away, I would sit up. One foot is up, one foot is down. One arm is up to gauge distance and also protect, and one arm is down. This was to help us scoot back, scoot around. If I need to change position, I can move and put my other hand in front, and depending on which way our partner is going. In a jiu-jitsu sense, I can sit here and I can play in a safe manner where I can try to reach for my opponent, and if I feel like I'm in danger, I can always go back to Phase 1. So we had Phase 1, Phase 2, where we're right here, and then Phase 3 is this. Phase 3, my foot is going to come back and underneath. So I'm going to pick myself up with my foot on the ground, my hand on the ground. I pick myself up, and look how we can swivel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this foot back and make a triangle with my 1 point, my 2 point, this being my third. Keeping my hand up the whole time. Phase 3, my foot comes back, and the moment this hand leaves the ground, it's back up to defend. Now, some key points before we go back into Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3. On Phase 2, number 1, make sure you're not blocking your own foot. You don't want to be here and get twisted up and trapped because your foot got stuck. What if you need to reach this foot out and grab something or kick somebody away? You don't want to trap it behind your leg. Number 2, you want to be real careful not to rest your arm on your knee, because right here, even though your hand's still up, it's kind of more of a lazy, wasted position because you don't have that same reaction time. You're not ready to be up. So don't put it down here because you get used to just resting. So your hand is always up. So back to our Phase 1. From here, cross arms, Phase 1, hands right back. Phase 2, Phase 3, hands are up.